So I finally hit the high rank in Monster Hunter Wilds, and now this game just changed completely. Low rank, that was definitely a basic warm up. Now the real grinds actually begin. Stronger monsters, harder fights, and suddenly I actually have to care about my gear and foot buffs. If you're close to high rank or just got there, here's what I learned after 50 hours of playing this game, so you don't have to struggle like I did. When I first got to high rank, my first thought was, okay, same monster, it's gonna be easy to kill it. But then I started seeing more optional quests, more side missions, and I realized this is where the real game starts. There was more side quests and optional contents appear, weapon and armor becomes way more important. You're not just upgrading for fun, now you need better gear to survive. Monsters hit way harder, even the ones you thought were easy in low rank. Basically at low rank you're just playing Monster Hunter, but at high rank you start to thinking like a real Monster Hunter. To be honest, at low rank I could just use whatever weapons felt cool and it didn't really matter, but once I hit high rank things started to change. The dual blades that I was using suddenly started to dealing 0 damage, to be honest, so I tried to switch to a new weapon called Gunlance, and I had fun playing the game, but I had no idea how to use that weapon. I have to add this, that it doesn't matter what weapon you actually use, you can beat the game with any weapon, but the fact that you may really want to try new weapons and keep the game fun for yourself, especially after you hit the high rank, that's a good idea to do, and don't forget about that. But I have to tell you, at low rank it was easier to do, but in the high rank you have to actually use the better weapon. Your old weapon might start feeling weak, it's normal. Monsters are tougher now, trying new weapon is fun, but also overwhelming because you have to learn the curve. Training areas helped me, but the best way to learn them was just using them in the actual fight. And yeah, you may start feeling like your weapon isn't working anymore. Don't be afraid, try something new. You might find a weapon that fits your playstyles even better. There was one thing that hit me hard. I went into my first high rank hunt and I was thinking like it's gonna be easy, right? But it wasn't, dude. It's same monster, but it felt completely different. Higher damage, more HP, some even have new attack patterns. I'm not sure about that one, but I feel like maybe if a monster takes too long to kill, they start moving different. That's what is about the high rank, because in low rank you don't give them enough time to just do a lot of movements. I'm not sure about this pattern thing, but yeah, that's what I felt. At low rank I could just push buttons and smash the keyboard or my controller, but in high rank I actually have to think about dodging and positioning, or I could have just died. I'll be honest, I didn't really care about crafting meals whole the game. Gathering materials or farming in low rank was something completely wasted in my mind, but after hitting high rank it was like I have to do it, I have to start doing this. Food buffs actually matter now. Crafting potions and traps becomes even more essential. You need better materials for stronger gear. But I can't deny the fact that I used to ignore gathering quests or just roaming the map for finding better materials, but now I'm hunting for rare materials all the time. If you're like me and hate grinding, well, get ready, because high rank forces you to actually do it. I've played mostly solo, but I gotta admit some weapons are just way better in a team. Solo is fine, but multiplayer makes games even easier and funner. But to be honest, certain weapons like Hunting Horn shine in co-op, which I don't have any information how that weapon works, because I have a friend who playing it and he joined my party time to time, but I don't have enough info about that specific weapon. But let me tell you that if you're struggling with hunting monsters, teaming up can make the hunts way smoother. But it's fine if you're kind of guy who just want to do it solo. Solo is still totally doable. It just might take longer for sure. I have some tips at the end of this video. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I just learned a few things after playing the game. So after 50 hours in high rank, here are some things I wish I knew. Do not forget to build camps ASAP, dude. Running 300 meters back to a fight after dying, that's just not a good idea. And I didn't care about them until I reached the high rank. Don't forget to experiment with new loadouts. Some monsters need different gear. I'm not saying you need a different weapon to kill the specific monster. You can kill every monster with any weapon that you have in your hand, but I have to tell you that some weapons and some armors, some loadouts are doing really better against a specific monster that you want to kill. And don't forget to use your mount when you're fighting a monster. You can heal, you can sharpen your weapon and escape bad situations when you have to. Always check your tent before a hunt. Oh god, this is something that I'm really lazy about, so make sure to have potions and buffs. Trust me, running out mid fights, it was not a good experience. Start collecting jewels for your gear. You can start collecting them by killing monsters after you hit the high rank. So yeah, high rank in Monster Hunter Wilds completely changed how I played. If you just hit high rank too, let me know, what was the biggest surprise for you? If you're still in low rank, what are your most excited thing about the game? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear what you think. And hey, if you found this helpful, maybe hit that like button. I appreciate you watching the video and I'll see you in the next one.